Hi, I'm Azadeh, interior designer and founder of Blend Studio. This is Blend Talk Material, where we go beyond the surface and talk about how materials actually shape the way we live. In today's episode, we are talking about ultra-compact surfaces. You might not be familiar with the term, but you've probably heard names like Dekton. This is exactly what I love to do here. Take something that sounds technical and make it simple, clear, and useful in real life. So what is an ultra-compact surface? Instead of thinking about the science, I want you to imagine this. Natural materials like a stone, glass, and minerals are exposed to very high heat and pressure, almost like accelerating a natural process that would normally take thousands of years. What you get at the end is a surface that is much denser, much more stable, and much more controlled than the original materials. This is not a coating, and it's not layered applied on top. It's a fully engineered material designed to perform. Companies like Cosentino develop systems like Dekton to control this process with a high level of precision, and that's why the performance is so consistent. Now, beyond the technical definition, what really matters for me as a designer is how this material feels in a space. When you touch it, it feels cool, solid, and very calm visually. It doesn't try too hard. It doesn't compete with the space. And that's exactly why it works so well in projects where we are aiming for a more quiet, refined atmosphere. It supports the design instead of dominating it. But one of the main reasons this material has become so popular is because of its performance. For example, it has a very high resistance to heat, which means in a kitchen you can place hot cookware directly on the surface without worrying too much. In real life, that removes a layer of stress. You don't have to constantly think about protecting it. It's also highly resistant to scratches, which makes it suitable for everyday use, especially in busy kitchens. That said, I always remind clients that no surface should be treated like a cutting board. Good habits still matters.
All right, so we've already talked a lot about Dekton characteristics, and we're gonna do some tests to prove it. Are you ready?
Yeah,
okay.
Perfect.
Let's do it. How about you start by ruining the countertop?
Wow.
Usually the worst stain that cannot easily get cleaned is, you can do that one too, but it's usually the Sharpie or permanent marker because it's designed not to get cleaned, right?
Okay.
It's permanent. Go ahead.
Well, let's try.
Draw whatever you want. You can even write.
Yeah.
That's good. And then the next thing that we can try, because we always say that Dekton is heat resistant, is the fire test.
Okay.
In case you didn't know, nail polish is flammable, so feel free to pour some nail polish on the samples. Let's make it more fun.
Ooh.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna put it on fire right away.
Wow.
Ta-da! I know for sure that no other material in the market can withstand this much heat. It's direct heat, direct fire right on the surface.
Wow.
In the meantime, do you want to try scratching the surface?
Yeah.
I left some keys over there. Try as hard as you can. All right.
Done.
See some marks? These are actually the metal residue from the key that we're gonna get clean. All right. Okay.
Perfect.
Let this one go off, and then we will start cleaning everything with soap and water. And then for some stubborn marks, we can also try some hand sanitizer because the alcohol in it, it can actually help us. Okay, let's do it. I'll do some soap here too.
Wow.
And then I start pouring some water. Oh my God. All right, and then we'll give it a good scrub.
Wow.
Yep. All right, you see, it looks brand new.
Amazing.
That's why it's the perfect material for any surfaces. We've done BC housing facades on Hastings Street, actually, where they do a lot of graffitis, and they pick Dekton because they can just clean everything and wash it by power wash.
Wow, perfect. Another important quality is that it's non-porous. It doesn't absorb liquids, so you don't need sealing, and it's very easy to maintain. This becomes especially important for clients who don't want complicated care routines. One of the biggest advantages and something that really expands design possibilities is its resistance to UV light. This means the color doesn't fade over time, even when it's exposed to sunlight. Because of this, we're not limited to interior use. We can use the same material inside and outside, creating a very seamless connection between spaces. And then there is the format. Ultra-compact surfaces comes in large slabs, which allows us to reduce joints and create more continuous surfaces. Instead of breaking a space into smaller pieces, we can design it as one clean, uninterrupted surface, and that completely changes how the space feels. Now, when we compare this to other materials, I think it's important not to think in terms of better or worse, but in terms of intention. Natural stone, for example, has a very emotional quality. It's unique, it has variation, and it feels alive, but it also requires care. Ultra-compact surfaces, on the other hand, are more controlled. They are predictable, consistent, and designed for long-term performance. If we compare it to porcelain, the concept is similar, but porcelain is usually thinner and often used in a smaller format. Ultra-compact surfaces, because of their thickness and slab size, are more suitable for applications like countertops and large-scale surfaces. When it comes to colors and patterns, what I always tell clients is not to focus only on the pattern, but on the feeling. Yes, you can find marble-inspired design, concrete looks, or very minimal tones. But more importantly, because of the large slab size, you can create continuity. Floors can flow into walls into the countertops, and everything starts to feel calm and cohesive rather than fragmented. In terms of application, this is one of the most versatile materials we have. We can use it for kitchen countertops, large islands, bathroom walls, flooring, wall cladding, and even exterior cladding. It's rare to find a material that performs this well, both indoors and outdoors, and that flexibility opens up a lot of design opportunities. Personally, I choose ultra-compact surfaces when I want to reduce visual noise and create a more integrated space. I use it when I know the client wants something durable and low maintenance, and when the goal is to create a space that feels effortless to live in. Of course, like any materials, there are common mistakes. One of the biggest ones is assuming that it's indestructible. It's very strong, but edges still need proper detailing. Another important point is installation. This is not a material that can be handled casually. The quality of fabrication and installation makes a huge difference in the final result. I also think sometimes people overuse it. Just because a material performs well doesn't mean it should be everywhere. Good design is always about balance and knowing where to use something and where not to. If we look at today's trends, we can see a shift toward more continuous surfaces, fewer materials changes, and a stronger connection between indoor and outdoor spaces. People are moving away from high-maintenance materials and towards solutions that support everyday life without constant attention. Ultra-compact surfaces fit very well into this direction. There are also a few questions I hear all the time. The answer is yes, because it's durable, hygienic, and easy to clean. The surface itself is very strong, but edges can be vulnerable if they're not detailed properly. I always say it's not better, it's just designed for a different purpose. It prioritizes performance over natural variation. In terms of cost, it usually sits in the premium category, but for many clients, the long-term performance and low maintenance justify that investment. So overall, ultra-compact surfaces are not just about the strength. They represent a shift in how we think about materials. It's less about decoration, more about performance, continuity, and ease of living. And that's what good design should do. It should simplify your life, not complicate it. These series follow my ongoing journey with materials. I'll see you in the next episode of Blend Talk Material. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.